Now, I don't mean to alarm you, but artificial intelligence has just started creating some hyper-realistic and fake images of Elon Musk. Some troll out there actually made an image of Elon Musk as the owner of Twitter holding a flamethrower, bringing a sink into the headquarters of Twitter, baby that's named XAsh-A12. Oh, so creative. It's incredible the absurdity that these new AI text-to-image generators can make. That kind of stuff would just never happen in real life. 2 weeks ago, Midjourney, one of the top text-to-image AIs, made an update, and it's simply incredible. And that's why I spent this entire weekend playing with it. And I knew that one of the things that I really needed to do was go back and remake all of the thumbnails on my YouTube channel. Here's where we're at with the state of the art. And I think it's pretty impressive how chess has been influenced by artificial intelligence. Now, I started with Magnus Carlson versus a blue dragon. Magnus Carlson versus robot. I ended up with Joe Biden robot in front of an American flag. I also experimented with the prompt government Bitcoin. This one ended up being the ultimate winner because it just felt like it had that kind of eerie big government robot vibe. I typed in Bitcoin crashing and got these. Ultimately, I decided to go with this thumbnail. For a video about how autonomous trucks are going to change the trucking industry, I was looking for a Tesla automated semi-truck, but oddly enough, when I used this prompt, which was Elon Musk holding a truck, I found stuff that I thought was maybe a little closer to what I actually wanted. But Elon Musk standing in front of a Tesla semi-truck was the ultimate winner. This is Elon Musk holding a robot bird, a Mark Zuckerberg robot, Galactica. It was kind of like a GPT, but it was meant for scientific research. They just pulled the plug on it. So I was looking for Mark Zuckerberg pulled a plug. I wasn't really happy with that, so I tried Mark Zuckerberg robot. So this is Mark Zuckerberg pulls a plug, comma scientist, because that's what Galactica was about. As of right now, we only have 749 subscribers. So, if you are enjoying this content and you're not subscribed, it would mean a lot to me if you, hit that subscribe button. Elon Musk holding a carrot on a stick. It's the kind of carrot where it's hanging down from a string from a stick to make the horse walk, and it just couldn't understand that. I mean, I got carrots on sticks, which is kind of what I asked for, but it did not understand what I actually meant with like the carrot on the stick metaphor, which looking at first for kind of a William Shakespeare robot, I ended up actually going with the J.K. Rowling robot. So I was looking for Elon Musk kisses Twitter, but you can see it, the kissing didn't line up right. Like here he's pecking him in the eye, here he's off to the right of the nose. So it was a little bit tricky to get the lips from the bird because they don't exist. So I don't know what I was imagining. I just had a bad prompt, I think. So because his employees are software, I tried Elon Musk kissing a laptop, and these results went really weird, especially this one up here where it's kind of like two Elons kissing each other. Elon Musk kissing a laptop was probably the worst result I remember from the weekend. So to try to make it so that the lips weren't such a big deal on the bird, I tried pixel art. I wanted to do something like AI runs for president, but then I thought, like, why not just make it Donald Trump? Because everybody knows that is like our big political hotspot in America. So I tried Donald Trump robot and got this. Now, I felt like it was missing his signature hair, so I tried Donald Trump robot with hair. Then they all seemed really mad, so I tried Donald Trump robot with hair and happy. And because of the cropping, I felt like I needed to add full body to it. So this is Donald Trump with hair. I removed the happy, but did full body. None of that was working, so I tried adding 24mm lens. I think origami and Midjourney just really has some cool stuff. Here's the first generation of the origami Donald Trump, the second generation of Donald Trump origami. Bored Ape Yacht Club robot for an NFT episode. Basically shoe with wheels on it that was controlled by artificial intelligence. Joe Rogan and Steve Jobs podcast that never happened. It was totally generated by AI. So I was looking for like Steve Jobs on the radio, and I got this. Because it's not what I wanted, I tried Steve Jobs talking into a radio microphone. I tried the prompt just Steve Jobs and Joe Rogan and got this, but it still felt like not exactly what I wanted. For some reason, Joe Rogan interview Steve Jobs gave me this, which is like very different from everything else I generated all week. And then finally, what worked for me was Steve Jobs talking into a Shure SM7B, which is this exact microphone I'm talking on. And that's not actually what it generated on the image. Google has this new AI that actually writes its own code. The prompt was robot on a laptop, primary colors, bright. How AI is used in medicine. I wanted a doctor, and I was trying a robot doctor. So this one's a friendly robot doctor, and I know it doesn't look that friendly, but that's the prompt. I actually generated this twice. This is the second one. And then because it was both like Google and Facebook competing over protein folding, I decided to go with two friendly robot doctors and settled on this one for my final. So we have a reaction video where there's an AI that looks at a photograph and tells you how memorable it is. So this was my final from friendly robot holding a Post-it note. This is Elon Musk giving a skeptical side eye to a blue bird. So instead of side eye, this time I tried Elon Musk suspiciously looking at a blue bird. Another video I have is about how Elon Musk values software so much, and I got something that I didn't expect, which was Elon Musk on a blue laptop, which actually makes tons of sense once I saw the image, but it's not what I meant when I prompted it. Just by rearranging the words a little bit, Elon Musk working on a blue laptop gave me this, which is exactly what I wanted. But you might see this thumbnail because I did like it, and I am working on a video about whether Elon Musk is real or not. There's this conspiracy theory. They're crazy. But I might use this for that thumbnail. So we had an AI challenge where I challenged the team to make music videos using just text-to-image prompts, and this was back in the V3 days, and I tried Simon Cowell robot. So then I changed it to Simon Cowell judging a robot. This like little robot that's inside this little container. That was fascinating. But it still wasn't what I wanted, so I tried a third generation with the same prompt. So I upscaled it, and this is the thumbnail now. So Keel and I have a video where we made a TikTok, but we generated everything from AI. So the whole thing came together into this paleontologist. I generated female paleontologist, and I loved these results. Final Cut Pro editor woman, we ended up with these prompts, and this one in the top left looks like something I would definitely see on YouTube, so I just went with it. I tried this after video editor robot, but I didn't like these as much. Revealed Optimus, the Tesla robot. So I tried Tesla robot, then I tried Elon Musk fighting a Tesla robot. They're really basically robots that we're going to be using kind of around our house. So I tried female robot housewife. Ended up with these, which were interesting, but they didn't give me the whole robot vibe. And then one more regeneration, I found this, which I thought, well-centered and would be the one I'd go with. The one in the bottom left would have been really good, but it didn't generate the top part of the clapboard. After that didn't work, I just tried the prompt bluebird holding a clapboard and got these. And I finally went with this image. Okay, but when I talked about not using Shakespeare earlier, that was just like stuck in my head, and I was like, I need Shakespeare. So this is William Shakespeare typing on an iPhone. We were really laughing about Thanos lost at Walmart. This is Darth Vader ice fishing, because VTubers are virtual YouTubers, and they use bodysuits or some kind of software like that maybe woman in a motion capture suit would be better. Not really sure why I got the duplicates and all three in the bottom left. I'm only asked for one woman, but once I realized how cool the origami images looked, I decided to swap that out this morning. I mean, it is a Bored Ape on a bill, so it was fine, but Bored Ape Yacht Club was what I should have typed in. One, I sort of like this guy in the top left with the captain's hat on. That kind of reminds me of the Bored Ape Yacht Club. In this prompt, I put in Bored Ape Yacht Club NFT on a dollar bill, comma, hat. That didn't really get me the same thing, so a similar time, I copied that, but I did captain's hat instead of regular hat, and I got a bit closer. And then finally, I just decided to be done of it. I mean, this one's not perfect, but I felt like it was good enough. I get that Bored Ape Yacht Club vibe, and it looks like a dollar bill or something. Now here, I just went off on a tangent to see if I could put a VR headset on a dog. It has like no relevance. A dog experiencing the metaverse? It's a pretty cool image. I almost feel like I need to make a video about like, can dogs experience the metaverse, just to use this. I mean, this was the same prompt, but it had a cool color palette just by coincidence, and I think it's really neat. But ultimately, that was the one that I really wanted. I put it actually on a video where it made no sense, and I had to remove it. But that's a cool image. You guys want to use it, use it. So we have a video that's about how to make money in the metaverse. So I wanted a VR headset made of cash, but it didn't really play out in a way that I think people would click on it. And then I tried VR headset made of money. So then I tried a VR headset made of gold on a pile of cash. I didn't get it on the first generation, so I tried a second generation. And ultimately, this was the final. There's a nice little touch if you look in close on the visor itself. There's a reflection of the kind of dollar bill Capitol building. And I don't know, it's awesome, man. This V4 is really impressive stuff. Mark Zuckerberg dreaming, and I thought it did a pretty good job. Now, I wasn't really happy with the two doctor robots that I had before from the protein folding episode. So I thought maybe something like folding proteins would look cool, and that's what actually got me to the word origami. And then I was like, ooh, origami doctor. And look at this interesting generation. I don't know what that is, but like the old doctors had those kind of masks on or something. But I gotta say, I love the design. I love how the colors and the like sort of jaggedy triangles all fit together to make this sort of origami image. It's one of my favorite use cases I've ever seen from like a diffusion model. When I think about doctors, I think about stethoscopes. So I tried origami stethoscope and actually got something I like, full doctor vibe, but it should have the protein folding vibe from the origami. So if you have a better prompt for me, put it in the comments below. I'll try it. Okay, there it is. That is the Curious Future thumbnail update. So if you guys have a chance, play around with any of the diffusion models, but definitely Midjourney V4 as of today is performing better than anything else that I've played with personally. And I'm really happy with the results. I love just looking at the YouTube channel right now and seeing that really like crisp, clean look. There's no text. It's all just these awesome images that hopefully they'll get our subscriber count up above 749. My God, it's such a grind right now. I know exponentials, how they work. So it's like, I know I'm further along than it feels like, but if you guys want to hit the subscribe button, I'd appreciate it. And I'll see you in the next video.